Within hours of events in Brussels, security at train stations and airports in the UK was increased. More armed police were deployed. Trains from the St Pancras Eurostar terminal to the continent were suspended. Security was visibly strengthened.
We are stepping up a presence at transport hubs and at major airports, but that is purely for the purpose of reassurance and doesn't reflect any intelligence that we have about a threat to London.
The UK threat level remains the same. Severe, one down from the highest level. It means that an attack is highly likely, but not imminent.
The threat is so difficult to deal with, it's simply not possible to reduce it to zero. And that, I'm afraid, is the grim reality of what we face today.
The images of the Brussels metro will remind people of what happened in London on 7/7. It is exactly what the UK security services have been training for. A major exercise was held last month to rehearse for multiple attacks on the capital.
I would be fairly confident that in terms of resources, if a similar atrocity happened in London, our response will be probably as good as it can be. But even then, lessons will still be learned, and we will learn lessons from what's happened in Brussels.
Airports are near the top of the terrorist hit list. They are high profile. Security is tight airside, but arrivals and departure halls are semi-public areas, and so they are soft targets, as proven in Brussels. Train stations even more so. Behaviour detection officers operate at Heathrow, Gatwick and busy rail terminals in the UK.
They're looking for the anomalies. They're looking for the people that are potential bombers or gunmen. Now, we can train people with those skills, and I think in the short term that's what we need to do.
Outside Downing Street this afternoon, the Foreign Secretary was deep in a long conversation with one of the generals in charge of coordinating the military response if there was a terrorist attack in the UK.
Senior figures in British security admit that there probably will be a successful terrorist attack in London or the UK sometime soon. But when you consider the wider threat to Europe and to the country, they have been remarkably successful in foiling any attack so far. And that has been down to good intelligence gathering.
Because by the time a terrorist reaches an airport or train station, it is really too late. Alistair Bunkle, Sky News, London.